What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay.
Enough.
Turn around.
I'm calling my mother.
Turn around.
Hold on. Are you being aggressive with me? Hold on. She's a bad mother. I'm not resisting. Mama.
This is the kind of story that spreads fast because many people struggle to believe it actually happened. On November 13, 2024, officers received a call reporting that someone inside a vehicle might be carrying a firearm. When they located the vehicle and pulled it over to investigate, the reaction they received from one of the occupants immediately changed the direction of the whole situation.
You want to walk up on him or wave? Driver, turn off the vehicle. Put your hands outside. Open the door from the outside, okay? No, you don't.
No, you don't.
We'll explain everything to you. Listen to my commands, okay? Open the door from the outside. Show me your hands. Put your hands in the air. Okay, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Walk backwards towards me with your hands in the air. Walk backwards towards me with your hands in the air. Walk back, so are we. Walk backwards towards me with your hands in the air. I'll explain everything to you once you come back to me. Don't go in the car. Do not go in the car. Don't go in the car. Walk backwards towards me. Walk back towards me with your hands in the air. Put your hands on the car. Put your hands on the car.
No, I ain't doing nothing.
Stop.
Or do nothing.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No.
Stop running. Stop running.
Move. Okay.
Enough. Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back. You're being
What I
detained.
do?
When officers receive information that a firearm might be involved, they have to treat the situation carefully. Even if the information later turns out to be incorrect, they cannot ignore the possibility because their safety and the safety of others is involved. For that reason, when a vehicle is stopped during an investigation like this, the safest thing for anyone inside the vehicle is to remain calm and follow instructions. When someone runs during an active investigation involving a possible weapon, officers have to assume there may be a safety risk.
Can I cause what though?
You're being
Why?
detained.
Why?
For investigation.
Why? Why
Because
though?
we were told
Why?
that someone had a gun.
Why?
Okay?
Nobody don't got no
want to
f***ing
stand up?
gun. You f***.
Are you gonna calm down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I? You scared?
Fine. You want to stand up with me?
Are you scared?
Here.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave those on the ground. Stand up with me.
Wait,
your knees
you
close to
scary
you.
ass motherfucker. Got a f***ing
Put
gun.
your knees
But
towards-
y'all don't got no search warrant. But no f***ing search warrant though.
Stand up.
You know,
Stand up. Do you want to stand up or no?
duh.
Okay, come on.
How I gonna stand
Stand
up?
up with me.
If she had stayed inside the car and cooperated, the officers would have been able to explain the reason for the stop and resolve the situation quickly. It actually sounded ironic when she suddenly asked the officer if he was scared. Running during an active investigation was a proof of fear. So running and asking the officer who chased you if he was scared actually made no sense. Instead of arguing further, the officer decided to walk her back to the vehicle so the situation could be clarified with the driver, who had stayed where he was.
Let's do that. Scary ass motherfucker. Wow, scary. Wow. Damn, I don't got no balls. Just got one. Yeah. So like a
Take a seat.
yeah, take a seat for what?
You're being detained, like I told
Right.
you.
If both of them had responded the same way, the investigation might have ended quickly. Officers would have searched the vehicle if necessary, confirmed whether there was actually a firearm, and allowed them to leave if nothing illegal was found. But because she ran, officers had to treat the situation more seriously. He could even be heard telling her to calm down and stop arguing with officers. Running had already complicated the situation, and now continuing to argue was only making things worse. A female officer was then called to conduct a search, and that was when she began asking another surprising question.
You're under arrest for obstructing and resisting.
What? Oh, because like I know somebody was
Alright, I need to search
Right.
you, so get out of the car.
shit. I don't give no about that. Cause I was that's why. Shit.
Okay, face that way.
Do hurry up. What you talking about?
Alright, face the car.
Uh
Do
huh.
you have anything on you?
No, nah. Just these motherfuckers. Right. I'm not.
You about to
Doing
say
like
this?
somebody wasn't running fast enough.
You about to say this is
I was like doing like
Alright.
right.
Even after running away from officers, she kept asking what she had done to be arrested. That proves that she never really saw anything wrong with her action. It all looked like a joke to her. Ironically, she was not even the driver of the vehicle. He was the one who had been driving, yet he was standing calmly speaking with officers while she was the one who chose to run away. When officers searched the vehicle, they did not find the firearm that had originally been reported. So if she had simply stayed where she was, the situation might have ended right there. Instead, her decision to run created a charge that did not need to exist. At the end of the encounter, she was taken into custody and charged with obstruction and resisting an officer. The next case shows how quickly a simple traffic stop can become complicated when someone feels entitled to challenge everything.
Turn around.
I'm calling my mother.
Turn around.
Hold on. Are you being aggressive with me? Hold on. You some ass number. I'm not resisting. Mama.
On July 31, 2025, an officer stopped a vehicle after the license plate returned no registration information in the system. As the officer approached the car to investigate, the behavior of the passenger quickly changed the direction of the entire stop.
Hey, officer, is there a reason why you waited for us at the restaurant over there?
Yeah, because your license plates are fake.
They're fake? No, they're actually to the car. This is
hold
my
on,
car, and
hold
I
on,
got it
hold
3
on,
years ago.
Okay. Well, I'm Officer Finn.
And I got pulled over a couple times. I've been getting pulled over from my friend end because somebody hit me and they didn't have insurance and the police didn't do nothing about it.
No disrespect.
I'm a
sir, we
nursing
do feel
student,
like
so I
we're
don't
being
have no money to
targeted.
pay for
I
it
take
right
this
now.
every day. I don't take it personally. So, I'm Officer Finn in the O'Fallon Police Department. The reason I stopped you, your license plates are not coming back with any record in the state of Missouri. Is there any reason that might be?
So the plates are probably expired. The car is mine.
Okay.
I got pulled over just last week in Freeburg when I was leaving school, and they didn't let me go a couple times. I had never been arrested, so the car has always came back
Are
to
you
me.
Lauren?
I am Lauren.
Okay.
You want my ID?
Sure, if you have it. And then, driver, do you have your ID on you?
I do not, sir.
Do you have anything with your name on it?
It sounded as if she believed the officer had no reason to pull the vehicle over, but the officer had already explained that the plate number was not returning any valid registration. Registration helps law enforcement identify vehicles and ensures taxes and insurance requirements are met. Instead of calmly explaining the situation, she spoke with a sense of entitlement. If the plate did not appear in the database, he had a legal reason to investigate further. The stop was not personal. It was simply part of enforcing traffic laws.
You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Okay, so just calm down. We'll get you out of here. I'm not here to give you a bad day or cause you any grief, but I got a job to do, okay? If a car from Missouri comes back and we don't have any information on the license plate, I'm going to have a look at it, see if it's stolen, see what's going on with it, okay? It's probably not the case here, but just calm down, take a breath, we'll get through this, we'll get you out of here, okay?
Sir, I mean, we watched you watch us, we watched her go into the bathroom, we watched you pull around the lot.
It's okay. I just want to get home. I gotta be up
I
at the
want to get
hospital in the
home.
morning.
What are you going to school for, Lauren?
Nursing.
In the United States, drivers are legally required to carry a valid driver's license and proof of insurance when operating a vehicle. Failing to provide these documents can lead to citations or additional penalties. While financial difficulties are real for many people, the law still requires drivers to carry valid insurance. Being a student or having limited money does not change that requirement.
I
I'm
appreciate
trying
that.
not to call my mother. She's been an RN for 20 years and she's going to be pissed if she finds out I got pulled over again.
Okay. So when was the last time you spoke, Deontay? About 2 hours ago? Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 barely feeling the effects of the cannabis and 10 being the highest you've ever been, where would you place yourself on that scale? 3 or 4? Okay. Okay. All right, sit tight real quick. I'll be right back with you.
Another strange detail during the stop was how she kept answering questions that were meant for the driver. Admitting to have smoked substances earlier wasn't helping her case, but only gave the officer more reasons to carry out proper investigation. The officer returned to the patrol car to run their information through the system. When he came back a few minutes later, the situation took an unexpected turn.
All right. Sorry about the delay,
Hold on,
Deontay.
Christina.
What's
I'm
that?
on the. I was calling my mother. Is there a problem?
Yeah, there is. Deontay, you want to step out with me real quick? We'll talk about it and we'll get out of here, okay?
Are y'all about to?
Exit the car, please. We're going to walk right to the front of my police car.
Trouble or anything?
You're good, you're good, you're good. You do have a warrant, okay? State police stopped you and driving on suspended license, so I'm going to take you in for that, okay? And we'll get that taken care of, okay?
Stay in the car.
Stay in the car! Sit in the car! Sit in the car! Turn around.
I'm
Turn
calling
around.
my mother.
Turn around.
Hold on. Are you being
Turn around.
aggressive with me? Hold on.
Put your hands behind your back.
Hold on.
Put your
Are
hands
you-
behind your back.
Excuse-
Put him in my car. Put
We
him in my
are-
car.
I'm not being aggressive. What are y'all doing?
Check him for weapons first.
I don't have no
Put
weapons.
your hands behind your back and
You
stop
know what? I
resisting.
need your
Stop
hands back.
resisting!
Entitlement has its own way of always making people make poor decisions. The instruction was as simple as just remaining in the car. All she needed to do was obey. Since she claimed she was speaking with her mom, she could have just remained in the car and continued her call. But her decision to want to run the show led her to this outcome.
Go ahead and call Uncle Andre.
Stop resisting!
I'm not resisting. I'm on the phone, but I got y'all. God sees everything.
Young
God
lady,
sees everything. All right.
young lady, I'm gonna tase you if you don't stop resisting. Relax your arms.
It's okay. God sees everything. I'm covered. He ain't never did me wrong.
Mentioning relatives in law enforcement does not change the law. Officers are required to enforce the law regardless of who someone claims to know. What mattered at that moment was her behavior. She had been instructed to remain in the car, but chose to step out and interfere with the arrest. If she had simply stayed seated and continued her phone call, she likely would have been allowed to leave after the situation was resolved. Instead, her actions led to her own arrest. She was transported to the station and charged with resisting an officer. The driver, beside his warrants, was charged for multiple traffic violations. So, what do you think about these situations? Do you think arresting the lady was justifiable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.